I mean, this is it. We are at the we're on the doorstep of the end here. Last session, you folks fought. You got everything together. You assaulted the hunger. You took out the forces with Yee's like bonus cards. He drew all his cards. Got you an ally named Jeff. Leveled up himself. In a huge way. Is like glowing the nasty red light of Hadar. Let me turn my camera on here.
Question: were you able to create a sheet for him in the week? Because
I
I know
do
you
have a
said you
sheet
were
for
going
him.
to try.
I
Cool.
do have a sheet for him.
Do you mind sending that my way so I can pull it up?
Maybe.
And you're good, Em. We just tier listed a bunch of starting Pokemon.
We literally had to start banning the S tier because we just started putting everything in that tier.
And I was really excited, dude. I popped in and I was like, wait, well, Em already went live, and I didn't realize you switched the days of D-Dad
Yeah,
week.
just this week, yeah.
And all of a sudden I heard you Grace say Marjorie, and I'm like, oh shit, they're back to the main characters. Let's go.
We are. We're a few sessions in. This next episode to come out, like actually live, is the first.
So I just have to ask,
back
because I'm
to
about
characters.
25 minutes into the second Cobalt episode. Are these the Cobalts that you guys left for training?
Yeah.
And so you're RPing as the training Cobalts.
Yeah.
That's okay. That didn't click.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Sparkalonius told them to run lines so that they could learn arts, and Thaddeus left them with drills so they could learn flexes and stuff. And so we're playing as them just to give us the like what happened with them in between.
Not gonna lie, I think it's a personal goal. I would love to do a one-off with that group. I think Lawrence would be the funniest fucking person to fucking actually play D&D with.
He's pretty
His
good.
characters are just your characters who are freaking amazing, and I just love listening to that podcast. I just have to help you plug that shit.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I do. Yeah, unfortunately that is why I'm late, because our recording switched for tonight.
Yeah, all good.
And if we need to break tonight up into 2 days, I'm completely fine with it. You did miss the running joke at the beginning. Elite and I started fucking with Toxic, saying the 53-hour session was starting. I've already drank an entire Mountain Dew Livewire. I'm fucking jacked.
I mean, I'm ready to go. You guys just tell me when we're ready to end, and we can end. But other than that, I'm ready
Toxic
to get through this.
doesn't want to do 46 hours of scone roleplay.
That's fine.
Yeah, we have an ending point, and Elite's on like 2.5 hours of sleep.
Okay.
I am on 3 hours of sleep right now, running on gas, milk, and a bunch of energy.
No doubt. I mean, again, you guys just let me know when you're feeling it, and
I will say
find
the
a place.
latest I will go tonight, if we don't end don't end earlier, is midnight. That will EST.
Okay. All right. I will keep that in mind.
I'm okay with a 2-hour session for tonight, and then
yeah. Any other time we can find to play, I'm super down as well. Yeah, you guys assaulted the hunger on a main phase. You had to fight a bunch of different shadowy creatures, shadowy planes, some big shadowy whales, robots, and all, and using your skills and your team's skills, and some lucky pulls from Yi, from his... Every card was from the deck of many things, and they were all good cards.
Epic pulls.
Epic pulls. Absolutely. Could not have been a better 3 pulls. He took out the big guys by changing that reality's outcome to... The judges were gone, which basically just means that in the time that she was alone in that time, Lucretia did find the light of creation, which gave her hope. She is, like, you would know, the way the reality's reset with that, she is just a more hopeful person as, like, at her core than she was before you reset that timeline. That was a very, like, character building timeline for her, in this, like, sense and need to be alone and to trust her own kind of thoughts more than her allies, because she had to do it in that one for a full year by herself, basically. And now she did, but there was hope there. Like, she knew the whole time she was in the safe, and that never resonated with her in the same way. Judge is gone. You have an ally named Jeff, and Yi leveled up. He got a magic item and just leveled up, and you feel the sense of your god here on the battlefield. You can see it above in the sky, the red light shining through. You glow with that light. You guys wielded the light of creation now as an umbrella and pierced through the veil of the hunger, and inside of it is where we find ourselves. I guess Horik would be the only one to recognize the figure in front of you three as John, the guy who you parlayed with, though you're seeing, like, you know, in like a cartoon when they like have a person in multiple phases at once and they're like moving around, but you see multiple heads trying to hold the position, and like their body is taking up 3 places at once, kind of like they're taking the shape of John, but the thing in front of you is not John. It is an avatar of this force that you folks have been fighting for a full over a century at this point. And this is where we find ourselves. As you guys cross that barrier, you feel energized. Yi, give me an Arcana check with advantage. No matter what, however this goes, all of you get the effects of a long rest. Okay. But this will explain to Yi the feelings you guys are having at the moment.
Okay. God, Arcana, the worst one.
Drinking a little bourbon tonight, Em?
I am.
What do you got?
JMO, baby.
God nice. Damn it. What the worst time to... I got F5, but I got advantage, which I'm happy about, which is a nat 20 minus 2, 18. I'm not sure how you do nat 20.
Oh, I mean, it's a natural 20. That's the perfect time for a natural 20, because no matter what, it is a natural 20. It's unadjusted.
Honest,
it's interesting
it
to me.
Disadvantage.
Like when we think about with advantage. When we think about like rolls, a 30 roll, like rolling a 19 plus 11, the total of a 30 is where we start talking about impossible level checks. This is a check that, like, you're fighting world-ending creatures. They have crazy resists and shit, right? That's an impossible roll. There, you can go much, much higher, right? When you're talking about a rogue with expertise at a high level, you roll a 19 and all of a sudden you're at like a 40. Like, this should resonate as a crazy high roll. I still think that even in that case where everything adds up to a 40, a nat 20 just beats it. Like, sure, it beats it by 1, but it beats it because it is the culmination of all of your skills showing off at, pure intention. You feel juiced by your god's presence. 100% that is this, and you notice it like resonate on your allies as well. In the space you guys find yourself, I think you're able to understand that in and across all of the realities, your guys' existence currently is the only one where the hunger actually, or no, not the hunger, where Hadar actually exists. In your timelines and in all of the realities, you can't really save the hunger from this natural, or that you can't really save Hadar from being consumed by this natural force that is consuming all of reality, right? Like, step by step. What you can do is in this multiverse of planes, this spiral of realities leading to a center truth, is like subvert that a little bit. And in this moment, you know this is kind of the subversion you've done. Hadar is present in this reality, but also in across all of the truths that Hadar has been consumed. And so you find yourself at this point of like crisscrossing truths, in that you've never felt more strongly a presence of your god than in this moment of where she's in your reality and within this monster that you yourself are within. And that is the feeling that you're able to share if you choose to, but if not, all of you are feeling is this presence of pure. There's a sense of rage within you, a sense of like hate, but it comes from the fact that you know that you're better than all of those around you. All of you are feeling this right now. And it is so intense and so almost serene that you feel boosted in this moment. And so all of you get the effects of a long rest as you step onto this battlefield, bathed in the light of a bright, glowing red star right above your heads in the swirl of this black and rainbow tethered storm around yourselves. You find yourselves, I think we pierced it with, like flew straight in with, the ship. You have Lucretia, you have Davenport, and I think that's it. I think it's you three, Lucretia, and Davenport.
Don't forget Jeff.
And Jeff, of course, and Jeff. You have the Bond engine that you guys created so long ago to utilize the light of the hunger swirling. Your ship has broken down into almost a platform in this space. You have like a bi-level platform with like a little staircase that goes up to the second floor and a massive spiraling metallic object behind you, much larger in life than the engine it was on the ship.
Lady Death too? I thought we recruited some other people.
I think she stayed down to fight.
Yeah,
Where did she stay?
I did want to ask though, because we got rid of the judges that she was originally fighting. So what happened to her then? I meant to ask that last session, but we all were
yeah. I think that we didn't actually address that. So
can we just say she
when
came
that
with us then?
time shift, I guess, happens and no judges are around, it only makes sense that she would have come with you guys.
Yeah.
Like, she
So
would
we
have
do
just
get Lady
joined
Death, though.
Toxic because there's no one for her to fight there except for some shadows you guys could maybe fight off. So why not? You guys have Lucretia Davenport and Lady Death.
And then what happened to Loop? I forgot if she died
I think
or she's with us.
Loop and Barry are outside, like holding off the waves from
Okay.
getting
Angus
to you guys.
and Loop were staying
Angus,
outside.
yeah. Angus and Loop were outside fighting off. I actually think Lucretia stayed with them. No,
did.
because she was bearing the umbrella.
She tossed us.
Oh,
Yeah,
she tossed
and
you the umbrella.
Yeah, she gave us the weapon, and we also spawned in the worm with the Scone Lady and the
That's
and
right.
what's
I
it,
don't
the
think we
robot
flew
man.
in with the ship. I think that
No,
we just
they gave
No,
us
they
the ship,
landed
but
the ship and then they were running inside to the launch bay, portaled in it, and then launched the pod. Was the plan.
Yeah, that happened that happened a while ago. That's why you guys got the purple worm in and
Yeah, and then we had, I think Buddha took control of the ship and speared us into the darkness because the light of Hadar protected our ship.
Mhm.
We got lucky and Hadar protected our ship.
Yeah, I do
to
think
where
Davenport's
we
with you
were
then.
able.
And we'll also say Lady Death as a
Okay.
fix in the narrative because you definitely dealt with the judges. And so she would have came. We'll say Lucretia tossed you guys the umbrella, leaving her outside with the other two. So you have Davenport and Lady Death with you too. You guys stand on the metallic flooring of the ship, broken down into being like just a platform, basically. You can stand on the black cloud. This is just a big circular arena. I even can pop over here to Roll20 and like give us something to look at. It's super simple. It's not gonna be like anything specific, but I will give us a circle to fight in.
You can just delete everything inside the circle you already have.
Oh, exactly. We're already on a circle. Exactly. My games. Launch game. Look at circle. $20 fucking seconds all the time.
I wish I could hide our names in the bottom.
Do you not set the things to just like the small sections?
What? I don't know how to do that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about.
So with the big player cards, you don't just set them to the small ones in your settings on Roll20?
I guess not.
No. I don't know how to do that. How do I do that? Settings.
Settings, and then I think it's under graphics. No.
No.
I'm trying to figure it out now. Mode. Yeah. Trying to figure.
Can you guys have a character on this field, right?
Yeah, ours are over here.
I think it's these.
Because that's where the ship was.
Can you guys move your 3 characters over next to Jeff, which is on the other side of the character or the thing now?
Which character is mine?
I think you're the red cloaked one.
Yeah.
I can't move my character. I can move this one.
That's you then.
That's you. Then.
Yeah. I just moved mine down. I don't know where exactly I had to go.
The red cloak one was the Lich. That's why.
Now we're gonna say red cloak is Lady Death. We're gonna say this is Davenport because I don't really care, and we're gonna say this blue thing is.
I care, Davenport.
The hunger.
Okay.
Oh, that's even better.
I
fixed it.
Oh, did you get it? Okay, good.
Yeah.
What was it?
You have to go into audio and video display, player video avatar size, names only, and then it.
Audio.
Okay. It's in a weird spot. That's why I was like, I don't remember exactly how it went.
Video display, player.
Yeah, mine's always just been names only.
Names only.
Yeah,
oh, sweet. That's way better. Yeah.
Yeah, because those fucking squares get so much in the way of like the maps, and it's really hard.
In the way.
They do. That's why.
Okay, that's huge. Okay, I'm gonna draw one thing on this map, and that is this platform you guys find yourselves on. That doesn't quite work. Neutral. Platform you guys find yourselves standing on is 2 levels. The thinner one is like the second level above the first level, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like there's a staircase going up to it on both sides. We'll say that's the staircase.
I have a question. Hold on before we do this. So I had a spell that I had cast on myself that gave me higher max HP. Did that reset when I long rested?
No. No, it did not.
Okay.
Really hard not to make a Monty Python joke there.
Oh god, hold on. Override
max. In
max
fact, the reason why they did the coconuts and Monty Python is because they didn't have enough budget for real horses.
Yes.
Putting you guys all on. You guys are basically standing on an unfolded version of your ship. Your ship like Transformer folded out
the map.
to be a platform.
No, that's not me.
All at the bottom. No, the guy at the top of the map is John, or the avatar of hunger that you guys are fighting.
Okay.
At the back of your platform is this big. I shouldn't have done it white. I should have done it. 1 second. Let me do it like black or something. this like rotating piece of bright mechanics with a huge hole in the center with a bright white light in it. This is the Bond engine. It is always on and rotating. It has recorded these 100 years or so of deaths, of lives, of rebirths, of friendships, and of a life well lived across 100 years. You folks can spend an action to try a bond roll by spending a bond. So however many you have, you can. The idea is that I think how many points do you guys have all have? Bond points.
I have 6. Elite has 6, and then a special one with his god. Tim has 3.
Okay. So unfortunately, it's least useful for Tim, but still worth a try, depending on what you want to do. Which is virtually anything, because you guys have lived 100 years. You tell me what you want to do with this bond engine. That can be summoning an ally. That can be healing. That can be... you tell me. You use, some fun creatives, and you roll a d8. If it is your number of bond points or below, you succeed in what you do by having done that before. So if it's like, I bring a friend back from the dead, the bond engine, if you succeed, will remember a time where you did do that and is able to harness that energy to bring that reality forward, right? If it's I heal fully. There's a time where you probably cast a spell near the bond engine. If it's I want the bond engine, it casts a beam of fire, if that's what you want to spend your action on trying, right? It can do that. It can do some cool damage, but you have to roll and succeed. Otherwise, the bond fizzles out. And you don't go down in bonds unless it succeeds. So, say Toxic has 3 of 8, right? He has 3. He has to get a 3 or below. He rolls a 5. It doesn't go down. If he rolls a 3 or below, he gets his cool beam of fire if that's what he wanted, but he goes down to 2 now, which is harder to use.
So, it's like spell slots, but your spell won't fizzle. Your spell slot won't fizzle if you miss.
If it fails, you just use your action.
Okay.
Question not for me, but for another one of our characters.
Okay.
Could I use my bonds to help maybe our Dragonborn wizard gain his wings?
I don't see why not. I think an anything goes on if you guys have if you have something you want to do and you roll a d8 for it, it could have happened in one of those years. Maybe there was a reality out there where Tim did have access to his wings for a different reason than being level 17 or whatever level.
He used it to scoop women off their feet, literally.
Maybe there was a reality where you just had them because it was natural for that reality, or there was something in the atmosphere, or maybe your thing is that you give him some of your experience, or there's a transfer of energy, or if you want him to level up, maybe there's something along those lines. You know.
I mean, I'm 1 level away from my wings, but it's not a big deal. I probably don't need them. I have a lot of spells that can attack at very far range.
I know, but I mean, all right, I'm gonna.
I also really don't have armor to accommodate them, which is a problem. So like,
all right, never mind. Change of pace.
The bond engine is an anything goes with your imagination, and then we'll make it have happened before in some cool way that the ship registered.
Because if I don't have armor that accommodates them, it will break my armor. It
specifically
calls that out.
And we'll understand this reference, I hope. Can we just stab a whole bunch of little tiny holes in the back of your outfit to accommodate your wings?
I'm trying. They don't let me do that.
Damn it.
I've offered. He didn't like it. They didn't like that idea.
I personally loved that.
They were like, for what? And I was like, because he needs wings on his back. I don't want to destroy his armor every time. Let's fix his armor. Anyway, You're not in that position, but maybe there was a reality where you had that armor and you can spend a bond point on that, you know? Like, this isn't
And
anything
summon that arm.
goes, but you're spending an action on doing so versus your bond score. So, like, it isn't anything goes with caveats of nothing happening. Or maybe nothing happening. We're not sure. That's the base mechanic. You feel connected to it. You feel the presence of all of your past lives, living or dead, it's swirling in the energy of the bond engine. And we're going to go into this first battle rolling initiative.
Okay, initiative.
Anyone can give a perception check also on this first round if you want to.
Hey,
to see something.
What does my
cool.
21 passive perception get me?
Oh. Yeah.
I do have.
I forgot. Never mind. I'll just tell you guys.
There's also.
Yeah, I see life.
Congrats.
13. Ew.
Initiative. That's what I was rolling. I was like, what am I rolling?
Gross.
I rolled a 19.
No, I need to. 20 plus 2. That is a 6.
Damn.
Yeah, I used my nat 20.
I don't feel so bad. I rolled a 13, and I was like, that's low, but it's not apparently.
Those of you with high passive perception can see that in this moment the hunger is drawing on different phases of itself to find a faster one, and in that you can see an applied mechanic of advantage on initiative, starting to piece together of an idea of what this thing is going to be capable of. But even seeing that, I think it's maybe because you see that shifting shape, Buddha, you get to go first.
Hey,
All right.
Question, would my passive insight be able to spot that, or would it only be passive perception?
I mean, I'll say that like I think you
I have
else
a
has a
23
high
my passive insight.
Oh, yeah.
My
Yeah, that's
passive insight is
fine.
21 as well.
I think that Buddha sees like the
Yeah.
fact that he's going to have capabilities of being faster, and you're able to piece together once he tells you that information, like through insight, that it is because he's drawing on multiple realities of himself.
Okay.
Your allies were rolled worse than all of you, so they're going last.
Oh shoot! Hold on, I need to roll for. Did you roll for Jeff, or do I? Still
Jeff is gonna go basically on your turn, but after your turn, or you
Okay,
can hold your turn to let Jeff go first.
Okay. Cool.
So we see what is the distance between us and the starting remnant or starting beginning creature John.
He is 60 feet away from the base of the platform you guys start on.
Or what, like 15 feet up then ish?
I mean, I would even say just like 5 feet up from the ground of cloud that you can stand on. It's just you guys have a platform to begin on.
To be clear, are we fighting him, or are we like we've exhausted everything else and he's?
We're about
to roll initiative to fucking play patty cake with him.
Well,
you ain't doing scones with him, my man.
I will say this is the most personalized version you've seen. You guys have only seen a force of destruction and communicatable power, right? Like it's a storm of reality that's consuming. So being able, like, this is the first time you see a humanoid like Tim. This is the first time Tim sees a face to speak to. You know what I mean? I am never going to say the only thing you can do is fight, but you guys have been in combat and fighting. This is the most personal that you've seen it, Tim.
Okay. Makes sense.
All right. Buddha, yeah, sorry. What are you what's up?
Oh man. I'm torn right now if I want to hold an action. Do we know where in the turn John's going to be going?
You do not. You don't know any of that yet.
Okay. As he is there, is he floating, flying, walking? What am I seeing from
This
him?
is a normal sized human man in front of you virtually. It's shifting and shaping. The skin keeps like reflecting over scales, and now stone, and now skin, and now wood. Like, you know what I mean? It's always just reflecting and changing and finding the most constant shape it shifts back to is this very average sized, like 5'10" human being with a bald head, that you recognize, named John. He is floating about a foot above the ground. In the start of the fight, summoned some sort of sword from the swirling darkness around. Is kind of cloaked in the stormy mire, but that's where we've begun. Has it said something to you about, ready to consume this reality, etc., etc., but talk is over, etc. It doesn't mean it is. This is just what he said.
Wait, Buddha, I'm going to message you something. I want to see.
Yeah, because I'm still torn on two possible things.
I just want to see if this is possible. You don't have to.
Um, um, question. If I cast Fairy Fire, would that um would that show anything else that's on the battlefield in that 20-foot radius that is already invisible? Like, because they would have to roll dexterity saving throws.
If it's within
Right.
the 20-foot cube, yes.
Okay. Because I'm torn if I want to do that to see if there's anything else on the battlefield, if John has brought anything with him, or because as soon as you said he was floating, that ruined my ability to possibly want to pass spike growth, because him floating would not.
Well, how high off the ground is he floating? Like, would he still?
He said it.
Would his
He said
feet
like 1 to
still...
2
He's like,
feet.
yeah, he's floating like a full foot above the ground.
Okay.
Which isn't a ton
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things, but when it's spikes on the ground, he's probably
Yeah.
above.
Yeah, unless I get a special benefit to my spike growth being, with my whole background or whatever. But
I mean, it's
never
not that it's a
discussed that,
foot
so.
long. If you set it and knock him down, though, it's going to do all the business.
Yeah, it would do damage.
So,
Yeah.
spike growth is 1 foot high.
So I mean, the bottom of his cloak and his shoelaces are.
I just looked it up. It says D&D 5e spike growth is 1 foot high.
Well, then, yeah, technically, if it's a foot high.
See, I think that's kind of cheap though, because he's floating, and if he's floating, maybe he can just lift his legs up.
I mean,
that's how I view it.
I agree, although I think that it would hit his feet on spawn. He could just lift his feet up and then be above it.
He'd have to take the reaction though to dodge it.
But yes, yeah. Like, with rules as written, he would have to take it on this first turn. He could then, you would think, move himself up, but he's positioned in a space that would actually be hit by it on spawn.
Well, doesn't he also have to make like a intelligence or wisdom check to make sure he notices
So
it?
with spike growth, it's when a creature moves within the area. So it'd be like him moving
Or
out of
spawns
the
in it.
area. Wisdom perception check to see it. But
Got it.
yeah,
I haven't used the spell in a while, so
yeah.
I can't remember the rules as written on it.
That's fair.
There you go. I shared it to roll 20. The range is 150 feet. The area is 20 feet. So,
Oh, but he's in it.
Yeah, he
So
automatically
that's
starts
where
in
it's
it.
that's where it's different, right? Because it's like if he's not in it and he walks through it, he's got to make the check versus just being
Yeah,
in
but
it.
if he's in it, I think 5 feet of traveled would be up too. So if he moves up to get out of it, he still has to deal with that. You know what I mean? Like even if it's
He
just
still
a
has to
bit.
take a reaction either way to try
Yeah.
and dodge it.
That is true because it does say 20 feet centered on in a cube, and it does say it's a foot tall. So that would mean if he moves up
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
measure,
At a
like
minimum,
it's
you
still
have
moving.
one free attack
Yeah.
with that. And if you can knock him
Yeah.
back into it, another.
and now here's some of the annoying parts. I have to look at my special feats to see if anything has extra poison damage.
That gives me some ideas. I got some good spells I could use to make it frustrating for him.
I didn't realize that spike growth was a foot tall though. Damn. Those are
I didn't realize that either. And I've played a druid before and I've used that spell several times.
Nobody thinks, spikes. Nobody thinks they're gonna be like bamboo shoot. Just shooting out from the ground.
Bamboo torture style.
I'm sorry, it's just the whole poisonous thorn craft thing. I just need to.
Yeah. Read over.
Because I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do. I just want to make sure to see that I don't have. If I'm not in my special thing, like my wild shape for it, if I get any Circle of the Blightwood benefits to spike growth other than I think I have the ability to cast it at will. I think all of this is just me. Wild shaping right now would be my action, right?
I imagine so.
So I couldn't do something else after that.
Not as an action. You could do a
Unless
bonus
you had,
action or a.
Would you
spell
consider spike growth then that only requires a somatic component to cast as a bonus action or as a full action?
I mean, unless it says that it makes it a bonus action, it's just the casting time of spike growth. So it's probably an action, I imagine, is spike growth's.
Okay. I'm just
Unless
asking because this is your homebrew character. So
No, I know. Unless
guys,
I put anything
yes,
in
sir.
there about it changing casting time.
No, it does not. But Spike Growth and Thorn Whip are the only spells I can cast.
While in wild shape?
While in that wild shape, but they do get a whole bunch of extra shit.
What's the extra shit?
So I'll get 2+2 to my AC. Spike Growth and Thorn Whip may only require somatic component to cast. I can't cast other spells. Creatures that take damage from your Spike Growth must make a con save to resist my poison. I'm fully immune to poison damage, resistant to fire damage. And then my size is so large, I'm permanently under the effects of bark skin. All of my equipment merges into me, and I can't use it then. I can use a slam melee attack using my spell attack modifier to hit.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't think it moves to your bonus.
So basically,
actions.
it adds poison damage.
Yeah,
it adds my poison damage to it, which is what I was looking for to see if that happened without being in it. So here's the other thing, guys. I'm the healer. Do I do this or do I wait to heal? This is a question for you two.
transforming, but like you don't get your poison, right?
Correct. It could still slow him down. I don't know what his movement is. He could be like fucking have 900 feet of movement and 3 times as
Well,
fast.
from what
So this
you
slows
guys
him down.
came to together, he's looking for a speedier version. So I think our best bet is to try and slow him down at the moment.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast. I'm not going to do that then. I'm gonna cast spike growth around him.
Okay.
And since it is a 60, or no, it has 150-foot range. So I'm gonna cast it where right here is the back of it.
Okay.
So then it is a 20-foot sphere. Where the back of it is right there, all around him that way. So I don't know if you want to put a little circle around him.
Yeah, I'm making it now.
Okay.
Great. Okay, it'll do damage when he moves on his turn, which let's just roll that damage off this top so I know what that damage is.
It's difficult terrain. When he moves within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing for every 5 feet he travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time of the spell must make a wisdom perception save against my DC.
What's your DC?
To recognize it as hazardous. DC is 19.
His passive perception is 20, and he's inside of it, so I would imagine he knows that this is...
Yeah, I'm fully imagining that he understands that he just had a thorn go into his toe.
Yeah.
Also saw you cast it.
Yeah.
So, so you just see me, I just, out of my pocket, I just kind of pick up, like, a 3-inch, like, thorn, and doing, like, the poker chip thing. I just start twirling it between my fingers. And as that happens, I'm not even trying to hide it now. You just see the freaking vines and the thorns just come up from the ground and interweave into themselves underneath him. And
on his turn, roll that damage for me because he's up next and he's gonna move up and out of it. Right. But
it depends on how far he moves. How many feet is he?
I mean, he's gonna just move up.
Okay, so
like
just
physically
5 feet. So I'll do
above
I'll
it.
Do 2d4.
Yeah. But he can't do any save against this damage because he just takes the 2d4.
Oh god, my freaking dice roll just went so slow. He takes 6 damage, 6 piercing.
6 damage. All right. Roll a d20 for me, just a raw d20.
Yes, sir. 18.
18. Okay.
Oh, I think he just tried to counterspell it.
Next in the order is, well, this is the part of the Hunger's turn. He moved 5 feet up, took a little bit of damage in his feet. Is going to float above the thorns here, just floating above. It's going to point into. You think he's gonna point at whose character is this? In the middle here.
That might be me.
The one you're moving. Yeah, I think that's Toxic.
He is gonna point at Toxic with like an underhanded point, and then just like flip his hand out, point at you, and then flip. And a 30-foot sphere centered on your location is going to just appear and grow.
No, it's not. Counterspell.
You get to save that spell slot because this is not a spell.
Oh.
So you get to keep the spell slot because you would know as a wizard that this is not a spell. It's just a reveal for you, the player.
Okay, I was worried if like he's pointing at me and then like something's happening and I'm gonna take damage. And
no, yeah, 100% you are. But it's just it's like an ability, not a spell. I think that's the phrasing of it. It's just gonna hit, I believe, the 3 of you. No, it's gonna hit the 5. This 5 in a group: Davenport, Lady Death, not Jeff. Jeff is the only person not hit by this. And let's see. I'm gonna need.
So technically, I was 5 feet back. I don't know if that changes anything. I was moving my character to measure for what I was gonna do on my turn.
Like you were here?
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything. That actually, if anything, puts you more towards the center. So.
Okay. All right. I was just checking because I moved my character up because I was trying to work on ranges to see what I could do for my turn.
I'm gonna need charisma saving throws from all 5 of the 3 of you, and then the 2 NPCs.
Did you just say charisma?
I did say charisma saving throws.
Can I ask you to eat a bag of dicks?
No.
Okay.
You can't.
Oh, I got a 14. Let's go.
Oh my god. Of all the
re-roll it.
Oh,
nope.
no.
Re-roll it. Lucky gag. Lucky gag. I'm making him re-roll it. I get 2 per long rest. We had a long rest, so let's go.
Not 20, baby!
Hey.
For 27.
Hey.
Yeah!
27.
Okay, so you got a 27. What'd you get, Buddha?
Oh, I got a 14. That is like the best fucking roll I think I could get.
Oh, you could have gotten that 20.
I could have, yeah, but my charisma is my worst stat.
That is fair.
Okay. Anyone that
one.
got below a 17 or below, no, just below a 17, so 16 or below, is going to take 17 points of necrotic damage. And everyone who got above that takes half, so 8 points of necrotic damage. As a whirling vortex of like screaming souls in darkness centered on Tim appears and wipes a sphere around him, hitting all of your allies. Both of your allies up behind you, Lady Death, and Lady Death just flat resists. In fact, why would she not be immune to that? That would be insane. So Lady Death is fine. Davenport definitely took full damage. I don't know where my pin went. There it is. Let me do LD and Davenport.
Don't worry, Jeff's strong still.
Oh, and Jeff. Jeff took 0 because he wasn't a part of that attack. Okay.
Yep.
That occurs, and that is one motion. The other hand up directly, hand splayed and like gripping at the air into a fist, and you see the hand just shaking. I don't need perception checks with those high passive perceptions. You can see at the tip of the dome above you in the darkness start to swirl to a point and start to droop down to slowly connect to his fist, though it is not connected yet. Next in the order is Tim.
Okay. Off. I know it's raining. Stop. Off. I know you're scared. I know it's raining. I know there's thunder boomers. Off.
Jeff jumps in Tim's lap and says he's scared of the big baddie.
I'm scared.
So wish I could get like just 5 feet closer than this. This is a problem.
You can step right down. You can.
Is it? It's just a little. We're not like in the air.
No, you guys are on a platform sitting atop a solid ground of black cloud. Like you could step onto the black cloud, no problem.
Oh, and then move back? Okay, thank God.
Move anywhere,
okay.
Move around, move towards him, whatever.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I just need to get... That was only 5 feet. I get, 35 feet?
25, unless you're flying.
Well, the spell has a 60-foot range. 60-foot cone.
I know, but I'm just talking about you as a dwarf get 25 movement speed.
I think I get more because I'm a... I have my speed at 35. And I'm not sure why. I don't know if I have a feat or if I got something.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be from. You must have gotten 10 bonus movement speed from something.
Okay. So, does that get me? 5, 5, 10. In any case, I still have enough speed to get enough movement speed to get back on the platform. So that should get me within 60 feet. Yep.
Yeah.
I am going to cast Prismatic Spray. Each creature within a 60-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. So then I get to roll a d8, depending on what it is.
He failed.
Great. All right. So then I roll a d8 to determine which color ray affects it. Do you want me to give you the whole spell? Because I have the card.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Or do you want me to just roll it?
Yeah. I got it pulled up. If you're rolling a d8, roll a d8 to see what kind of damage.
Well, it's not just damage; it's also potentially an effect.
Oh sure, yeah. But roll your d8, see what's up.
That is 10d6 poison damage.
Okay. 10d6 poison damage. And he did fail. First, I need you to roll just a flat d20, just a single 1d20.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh lord. I don't know that I like this. Natural 20.
Okay, now roll damage.
10d6. Advanced roller. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 6.
Gonna
Taking
look good.
forever.
This is gonna look good on the screen.
Oh my god, why is it not rolling?
It's a lot of dice. It's trying to load across. There it is. It's just not rolling the dice.
28 damage.
28
3
poison
ones.
damage.
And now I'm gonna ask you to roll 10d6 again.
No way. Is he vulnerable to poison damage?
Give me perception checks. And I do want actual active perception. Because we're in the midst of fighting.
29!
29 for me.
45!
That was a nat 20! I have a plus 11. I got a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh, no. Wait, no. 29. I got an 18. Fuck.
That's okay. 29 is still pretty high. Korik, you recognize in this moment he is shifting so fast and so many times per like moment that each time you strike him, you might be striking a different form every time you're striking. And so like what you hit is as important as how you hit. And you get the sense in that like snap beat moment that whatever form toxic prismatic or Tim like launched this poisonous prismatic spray out at was super vulnerable to poison. So on a crit, it is literally vulnerable to the thing, and I am taking both the 28 and the 45 for damage you caused. So you just caused, that's 53 plus 20, 73 points of damage?
Yep.
Shit. I might fucking wild shape to fuck this dude up. You might get a fucking bombardment of bramble thorns.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a d20 to see if I don't expend the spell slot. A second. That'd be great if I rolled a nat 20 right here too, but I waste. Oh, we're so close!
Damn, what do you need, 18 or more?
It needed to be a nat 20.
Oh, shit, it needed to be a nat 20, damn.
Yeah, well, could I use inspiration to see if I can roll a 3 to get that to a 20 to get my level 7 spell slot back?
Inspiration is just getting advantage on a roll. I traded the inspiration for a long rest for you guys.
Okay,
which is even better.
Never mind.
Not
I
in
still
this
have
case.
an inspiration on my character sheet though.
Okay.
Regardless.
I mean, you could spin that inspiration, but you're still looking at rolling a nat 20 to get your thing. You know what I mean?
I would say don't risk it yet.
Yeah,
Save that
I guess that's fair.
It gives you advantage on a roll, but no matter what, you need the same thing.
All right. Just debating if I want to do anything else because I could always do a quicken spell and use a cantrip. No, I think I only have. Do I have 2 level 7 spell slots? No, I only have 1 level 7 spell slot.
Was that
That
prismatic
was-
spray?
Yeah.
Good time to do vulnerable damage.
Unless I have a way to get a level 7 spell slot back, where that was a big.
You could talk to the big rotating thing behind you to try to be like, hey, can I regain all my spell slots?
You got a bound engine.
I do.
You have to roll a 3 though, or lower.
3 is hard.
I could be like, hey, I would like to try to get Tim to regain his spell slots back.
That's true. You could spend your action on it.
I feel like I know what I'm looking for.
I am, I think, going to use a sorcery point though to quicken an Eldritch Blast.
Ooh.
Which would be 3 beams. And so that's a D20.
You have to roll to hit.
Yep, sure is a roll to hit.
Oh, I have it on my sheet. Why am I asking?
17
does not hit.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Okay, first beam misses. Okay, 16 plus 9, so that's
16
and
plus
then
9. That's 8, 28.
That doesn't hit. That's
that does not hit.
16. Wait a minute. Oh, so 16 doesn't hit, but a 16 plus 9 does. So it's somewhere between 20
somewhere
and...
in between a 16 plus 9 and a 16.
That doesn't give me a good range
Yeah.
mentally. I was trying to figure out the range. I'm like, that's a wide range.
Before you roll damage, roll a d20. Okay, roll damage.
2. So that was 1 that hit. There's just
Yes.
1 d10.
Ooh,
9.
Sorry.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Yes, I'm going to use the rest of my movement speed to just move back up onto the platform.
So, math was wrong on it. It's 25, not 28. I double check.
What's 25?
16 plus 9. I wanted to double check my math.
Okay,
it didn't seem
25.
Yeah, so it's somewhere between 16 and 25 to hit.
Somewhere his AC is
our range.
That
I just wanted to make sure I
range.
corrected myself because I was like, my math isn't mathing. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's between 17 and 25 toxic because your first one didn't hit.
You're
yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yes. And then Jeff.
I would like to use the bot and see if I can summon my horde.
Your horde.
Yeah, I sent you a message about it a bit ago just to kind of give you...
A minute ago. 1 second.
Not a minute ago, but like a while ago.
About... horde. 1 second. Let me... Solo message.
Fifth level spell slots do I get? 2. Okay.
I don't want to forward it.
Oh, yeah. Roll a bond to summon your squad.
You said it's 1d8?
1d8, and you have a 6, so you need 6 or below. Don't roll a 7 or an 8.
Thanks, Em. I have very much confidence.
Hey, man. 25% chance it could fail.
And that's a 3.
Yi reaches back and holds his hand up. And you see the light of creation spark with some of that red energy that you can see in the sky, you can see in sheathing Yi, you can see and feel really in all of your bones. And all of a sudden the shadow kind of eclipses that light, and then another and another and another, and they just keep coming. And at the top of that podium up here by your group stand a crowd of folks. Some of them are half in, half out of the portal, but you can see some shadows behind them, more people coming. You see a crowd of what you would imagine to be somewhere between like 40 and 60 people. Like you can't even see the end of the amount of people trying to get out of the bondage, and some are coming down into the level below. A whole group of people. Elite, talk to me about the symbol. They all wear robes. They're all hooded. They all are in religious attire, ready to support their chosen prophet. What symbol do they have sporting on their robes?
So they're just going to have the symbol of the middle finger just on their robe. They're going to be having a middle finger to say just fuck you to anybody.
Good. As they take up crowd here around the base and the upper floor, all of these middle fingers up into the sky, a flare of light. The star starts like pulsating in the sky, and every time it pulsates, you see stardust literally shoot through the hunger. It is bright in here now. And the presence of Hadar is more than just known. In fact, as that happens, they come through, their fingers are all like steepled and their thumbs like interlocked, and they're chanting in underdark psalms and phrases, and they're all together, and the boom of their voices is like almost unsettling. It's dissonant in chords and feels strange. And as they are doing this, the umbrella of creation starts, like lines of red start shooting up from the handle and slowly spiraling before they go out, and then another one shoots up and starts swirling the handle and then goes out, and then another one and another one, and they're just like slowly like starting to make themselves known on this umbrella. Ye,
So
give me
boys,
an
we needed
Arcana or religion check with advantage, whichever
Okay.
you prefer.
Well, boys, we need an army. I think I got us covered on one part. And you said I have advantage on it?
Yes.
First one. 15. Let's go Arcana.
15 Arcana. The presence and the power of your god in this moment has just ascended. You feel a true like presence of Hadar on this field, in the sense of like God's with us all the time kind of presence,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you know for a fact that that is a true thing in this moment. You feel like a century of hidden missions and little side quests on your own and secrecy from your allies is not backfiring on you like it realistically should have, but instead is coming to fruition.
So this is what I DM'd M about for our final back thing. I was like, I will make this work. And I started my own civilization.
Oh, he did this specifically is like one of the 2 runs where he kept everything he was doing secret and then rolled really high for his like stealth checks and his like religion checks in them to like do well with what he was doing and hide them from everyone. So you guys knew he was hiding something, but could never find out what it was because he did well.
You've always just been sneaky as fuck.
Is that he has been, over the course of a century, slowly building the presence of Hadar cults across these places and promising the power of the light of creation to Hadar and like slowly siphoning it that way. But now you feel that presence like active and on the field, and you feel it resonating inside of yourself. It isn't complete yet, and you know that, but steps up the ladder. It's so close. You can taste it. Whatever it is, you can taste it. That is your action. Do you have a bonus action or movement?
Let me check. Bonus action. I'm guessing I'm looking around this field. Even if I tried, there's no way for me to actually hide in here, is there?
I think starting place, you could like hide behind the podium and do something with that, but getting across is going to be like, very difficult. And mechanically for you, I think you can see that means if you're going to try stealth, it's for sure at disadvantage.
Then, for that I can move. I can fly though, so that's a 30. No, I have 25 flight. Okay. Oh, by the way, don't forget. I know I'm not. I need to click the mouse to click. I know Mike Yi doesn't know this, but you did tell me, and Yi hasn't figured it out yet. He does have a dragon breath. He has yet to know anything about because of the way his body is now.
I don't remember when I told you that, but I believe you.
It was when he got his new body with all the mixture of different like species in the shop.
Oh, yeah. Cool. I love it.
Yeah. No, he doesn't know he has it yet, and I just remember us talking about it.
M doesn't remember it either, but I fully believe that 100%.
Okay, so
that I did
25, so I'll move 10, 15, 20, and 5 feet in the air, like over here. So I'm higher up, but like I'm above my own people, kind of thing. To give them more room to spill out and do more chaos with me as I watch them, like a prophet.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be my turn.
They are bowing at the feet of their Messiah. This is the true coming for them. They vault into religious prayer, bowing, dropping to their knees, giving total, adoration for yourself. They are making rolls as well to juice what's going on.
Well, I would figure as I summon them, I would kind of just start, because talking to free action, I would just start preaching to them of that's the enemy and we have to defeat them for Hadar.
Oh, yeah. In between all of your words, they are in supplication, like bowing and on their knees, like up and down. They are all chanting in unison and in time. And every time that you say a sentence and then you hear a few, bars of their verse, and then you say like, "We need to kill the hunger," and they're like, "Omni and then they go down, and then you say, and we need to protect our friends, and then they go another verse, and then it's this kind of like repetition, almost preacher like. And as it continues on, you feel that like welling up inside of you, that truth behind what you're saying, the full belief in that. Lady Death is going to fly up off of the top. Swoop.
Wait, hold on. I now get to take my fighter.
Oh, yeah. Take your fighter.
It's Jeff.
Jeff the fighter. Okay, so Jeff has a... Let's check you out, Jeff. Okay, so Jeff will... As Jeff was sent to... and you'll have to move Jeff, because I cannot move.
Heard.
Jeff has... How much? He has 30. So, Jeff will move over... As Jeff is the one sent by Hadar to protect me, he will move... No.
Controlled by Elite. There you go.
Okay. Cool.
Let me just hit save, and now you should be able to move him.
Cool. Jeff will move over to... Here, I think, was 30.
Sweet.
And he will then... Can't do that. Not what I wanted. And then he'll start because he can't attack unless he gets close right now. he will then move. He'll then start chanting with the others as they come in.
Love it.
And that will be Jeff's turn.
Love it. Lady Death flies up and out to about here. She is going to point at the hunger and cast just a nasty spell. I have to see what kind of spell what kind of save he's making.
Do I know what it is from like
Give
my
me an
time
Arcana
in
check
Magic?
with advantage.
Like those. All right. 19 for the first one.
19 is enough, unless you.
No.
Okay.
2.
She floats up, cracks her body backwards and in a weird angle, and then shoots her finger forward, and you sense this welling up of black energy roil around her arm and, like lightning bolts, shoot and jag it out before hitting the direct chest of the hunger. Tim, there's a moment of shock where you see the power of what just went off, I guess, is about what you're outputting as well. She just launched Finger of Death at Hadar.
I have that spell.
You have that spell.
I just can't use
I can
it.
do that.
I can do that, but I don't have any slots to do it.
I imagine she looks at you and goes, "No, duh, dipshit. I'm the one who taught you."
Hunger waves a hand, burns a legendary resistance just to avoid it. Half as much damage though, 7d8. Let's roll that here. Plus just 30. Can you roll 7d8 for me, someone?
Toxic, then you have the spell.
Oh, I got 6 here. There's 6.
I can.
And there's
you need me to do
one.
one?
No, I got it. 35.
Okay. If I could have done it. I was in the middle. I would just had to change from my simple roller to my advanced roller.
No doubt. It was already up. 17. Well, hold on. There's 35 plus 30 because it said raw 30 is 65. Divided in 2 is 32. Burns a legendary resistance just to take half damage. 32. Turns immediate, like you see now, like the way that it's starting to move, you see one face looking at you guys, and the next face turns up and looks at Lady Death, and now you see both faces as they're trying to like be in both spaces at once, right? And then the arm splits into 2 because again, it's not that the arm itself is gory splitting into 2, it's just that he was pointing this way, and then another arm just phases up from that arm and points at her, and the first one snaps to it. And she is going to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Anyone can give me an Arcana check to understand what's occurring now, and I will let you know what it is after I roll all this stuff.
17.
I'll take an 18.
That's a 16.
17, 18, 16. I think all 3 of you are close enough that whenever you start whispering to one another, you immediately all understand. Recast Finger of Death at Lady Death. Altered damage of Finger of Death to Radiant. And just, actually, sorry, not to Radiant, to force damage. And just strikes her. Realized in that very first bit, maybe, that she was totally immune to necrotic and just altered the thing she did right back at her. She got a nat 1 on her save. And takes 65 points of force damage, which is a lot of damage. And is... I mean, she drops about 20 feet and saves herself before she hits the ground. Like pushes her nose back into place, wipes the blood from her mouth, and is still in position. Davenport takes up position with a crossbow with a like a cylinder on it and just starts pulling pulls the trigger, and it just like launches 4 bullets really quick, for bolts anyway. Only one, let's see. Only one hits, though, unfortunately. Deals 2d4 piercing damage plus his modifier. Dice. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 4 is 8 points of piercing damage. Davenport rolls a d20, because everyone rolls a d20 when you attack this man. Okay. Okay. Next, we are back at the top of the order with Buddha. Give me 2 seconds. I will return. We will have another round.
Boys, wait, let's talk strategy.
So 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
Could do that, M, but that doesn't let me like do cool things with my character. Or not M, but Elite.
Yeah, no, I know. I know you specifically talked to. You can do what you want. I was just throwing out ideas because you specifically talk to Hadar face to face. So I'm.
Yeah, he knows me
Hadar,
too.
Yeah, and I know Hadar's my character's god, but I'm not sure if praying to a god and talking to them face to face would count differently of
Yeah.
summoning. You can do whatever. I was just thinking of
Yeah, so Toxic, what we had talked about possibly was me trying to summon Hadar to the battlefield.
Hmm.
So you guys like my army?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did
Okay,
not
top
think
of the
that
order
would be possible.
with Buddha.
M, couple points.
Yep.
My bramble thorns. I could not find their individual sheets. I was looking for them, but now I remembered I think they're in a DM you sent me.
That's probably true.
So
Let's see. They're pretty weak on their own.
yes, but I can summon with one action up to 6 at a time.
Oh, yeah.
So I will control F work here. Fuck. Does not find the word bramble in anything we talked about.
Try looking up thorn to see if it comes up with thorn instead. Maybe you
No,
didn't
I
use the
have
word.
it. I have thorncraft, poisonous thorn. Like I have a lot of
Yeah, I see all this.
thorn.
See the nettle slicer.
Here we go. Poisonous thorncraft, thornwood affinity.
Come on.
Because I know they were weaker creatures.
They were.
But I just wanted to see what their movement speed was.
Right. Found the hole. Oh. Got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it.
That would be awesome if you could just
save the
resend it.
Photos. Reply. Period. Send. Tap to see attachment. It's the 3rd attachment in that group.
All right. Speed is 30 feet.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Each creature in a 10-foot radius circle from the bramblethorn. Okay. I would. Hold on, I have to move my shit around again. I am how far from fuckface? $70 feet. I have 35 feet of movement. This would put me right there. Okay, awesome. Oh! Hold on, I see casting time. It says no action under my Bramblethorn. Thoughts, sir? I clicked on Bramblethorn underneath my cantrips, where I have it, and it says no action. I think I had a typo. I just want to double check.
I'm looking in your thing when you summon it. As an action, you can summon forth Bramblethorns. What level are you?
I am level 17.
Yep.
With a proficiency bonus of +6. So it says I can summon up to the amount that I have for my proficiency bonus. So
I don't see no action on any of this. You're in Pillar of Thorns, right? Did you amass into wild shape yet?
no, I'm not
Okay.
wild shape. I
Wild
might have done
shape.
this wrong.
Wild shape, you can launch them as an action. I think you can use your action to summon as many as you want, but it is an action. I don't see anywhere in here where it changes it to no action, which I could have believed, but
I think I just had a typo then, because that didn't seem right to me, which is why I brought it up to you.
Yeah.
It says the range is 30 feet. So he is currently 70 feet from me. Yeah. Fuck. That's not gonna work. 75 feet from me.
I mean, don't forget that it's flat
move.
ground.
You also have movement.
I know, but I have 35 movement, and then if they have 30, that still won't get us close enough.
Well, but stack it all. You've got 35 movement. You can summon them 30 feet away from you, and then they have 30 movement.
Got it. I thought when I summoned them, they came right next to me. Cool.
No, with that 30 feet of summon anywhere within 30 feet of you, you can summon them. Yeah.
Bet. I end the concentration on during any of those attacks. Fuck, I missed this. Any of those attacks he did he move left, right?
No, just
okay. Cool.
Just
he was just hovering above the thorns.
Yeah, is now like a foot and a half up, so he's out of that.
I end the concentration on my thorns. They go away because in order to cast another concentration spell, they have to go away. Yay! I cast 6 bramble thorns. So I move. Oh, I don't want to move all the way up. I'm going to move 25 feet up. That's there. And then cast my 6 bramble thorns right here. And as I cast them, they will go directly after me. But basically what I want them to do is like Chaozu from Dragon Ball Z. I want them to jump on the guy and go to explode.
Okay, here's the bit. Everything's going to look a little different when you go to do this, but it still will play because of order of everything. You jump down and summon a crowd of little thorny guys. Let me see if I find a little thorny guy in here. Characters, handouts, PDFs. Where is free assets? Creatures and monsters. Let's just find a little thorny guy here. We'll say it's these guys. Perfect.
Start placing like 500 people behind us.
Yeah, there's 50 to 60 people behind you guys there. That's fine. um At the end of your turn, before their turn, he uses a legendary action and teleports 50 feet.
Oh, what a dirty fuck.
How does this
They,
change their movement? Just so, because that is what he does at the end of your turn, and now it's their turn before his turn.
You have
They
35, right?
yeah, they have 35 feet of movement, right? So, and then they can each creature in a 10-foot radius can take explosive damage. So they go right to the threshold of what 10 feet away from him would be without jumping on him.
Yeah, it's on death they explode.
On death, each Bramblethorn explodes. I'm assuming they could force themselves to explode, right? Or no? Am I reading this wrong?
I mean, I guess they could. I don't see why not. Why not? That's fine. They could kill themselves to do their thing.
Yeah. So
they have 30 feet of movement, so I'm thinking like a couple of them can make it to him to explode. The explosion
okay, we'll do the 3 closest. The 3 closest move, the other 3 stay.
The explosion is a 10-foot radius, so as long as they can make it to within 10 feet of him, their explosion will trigger for him.
Yeah, that one goes there. That one gets there. Yeah, that one's there.
Just you will catch our lich up.
No, because I want them to be far enough away to where the point where the edge of the explosion is just on him.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
doable.
it's a 10-foot explosion.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why
moving these guys, but that is a doable thing for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make. I wasn't sure if Buddha was moving him. I was like, oh shoot, no, don't blow
No,
him up.
no. I can't control them. So
Okay.
at anytime this creature causes piercing damage, which is what damage they would take from an explosion.
So first, we're gonna do 6 individual dexterity saving throws from each dude.
Yes.
No matter what, they're taking piercing damage, so they also need to make Constitution saving throw 6 times. Okay.
Yes, math.
And the DC is 15.
Okay, so they succeed 3 dexterity saving throws and fail 3. So roll 9d4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Actually, sorry. Roll 64 piercing damage first.
$14.
Roll a d20.
Okay, hold on. So, also, fun fact, they're poison tipped. Anytime a creature causes piercing damage from the target, they also must succeed on a
Yeah,
DC 15.
I got that for phase 2. We got a bunch of rolls to
Okay.
make here.
Okay, awesome.
This is just the piercing damage for all of them. Roll a
Got
d20
it.
on that 14.
I don't know why my Beyond 20 is not carrying over.
I don't know.
And it's rolling really slow on D&D Beyond.
All dice roll slow at D&D Beyond.
No, for me, normally it's not. I rolled a 10.
10.
Yeah, usually it's boom, 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 like just straight up ready to go.
Okay, now roll 6 more d4.
Okay. $15.
And then a d20. Lots of rolls.
It's
14.
Go next.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're on to the Constitution saving throws. Anytime this creature causes poison damage, must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for 1 minute. This is going to be bad. Every time it gets poisoned, it will receive a level of exhaustion, which is really bad. So this is 6 opportunities for it to receive additional levels of exhaustion. Yes.
What happens with 6 levels of exhaustion, Em?
Don't worry about it.
Bad things.
I'm pretty sure at 6 is death. So if I fail all 6 of these, technically it dies.
If I could fucking be winded, if I could do this on a fucking bramblethorn,
technically it dies. All right, the first one is Constitution saving throw 20.
I feel like they have a hot, icon.
Yeah. Second one 21. Third one 17. Fourth one 22. Fifth one 17. Sixth one 27.
Hey, it was worth a fucking shot, man.
Hey, it was.
No,
you
had it.
That's choice. The fact that that worked out is just unfortunately not in your favor.
Still did some damage.
Yeah, did a bunch of damage. Yeah, it's taken a bunch of damage. It is not holding its singular form so well together anymore. It is shifting between all of these different shapes more often, changing and altering and whatnot. It's back to its turn. Its first attack is going to be one hand shoots out and tries to grabs Lady Death by the throat, and then a bunch of arms from the elbow come out of that arm and just pummel her like a full round of just punching in the face. And
this feels like Arms of Hadar, but
body. This is straight up an attack.
Oh, it's an actual attack.
Yeah, I'm just narrating it in a cool way.
It sounded like Arms of Hadar. I was
it does sound
like
that,
Arms
though.
of Hadar would be.
2 hits on Lady Death, and they are each.
Question: you said he was grabbing Lady Death, right?
Narratively, yes, grabs Lady Death by the throat.
I was just wondering if Lady Death had a chance if she could have tried somehow to escape it before pummeling.
Not in this case. It's like
Okay.
This is the narrative of the attack rolls and just the moment.
Okay.
The throat grab is, imagine, just an attack roll. So he rolled for that basically.
Okay.
Pummels her for 21 points of damage in and around the face and upper body. She is looking bloodied, like she's bleeding from face, and looks like slumped on the right shoulder, like that has been damaged quite a bit. And that's all with one arm, and with the other arm swirls over their head. The storm comes down into a point, spiraling down, and the moment it touches their finger, they shoot it forward, and like a finger gun pointing and shooting is going to drop a cone over the stand you guys are on, and I'm about to measure a cone, and if you're in this cone, you're ready for damage. I got a cone? I do have a cone. Let's say 45-degree cone, because I don't know what this is going to draw. I don't know what the shape is going to look like when I do it. Oh, so cool!
That's pretty badass.
That's so cool! Okay.
No, it's not, because I'm in it.
Unfortunately, it is a 60-degree cone.
Is this a spell or an effect?
I will. You know what?
I'm going to counterspell it if it's a spell.
Here's the deal. The deal. I will say that hunger. The narrative behind all of its attacks are that someone in one of 100 realities could have done this thing. That could be an ability. That could be a spell. I think it's only fair that some of them are actually spell casting in nature, right? So when you guys attack, you guys roll damage, and then you roll to see if the reality of the hunger you're striking is one that it is vulnerable, resistant, immune, neutral. Like, you're always checking that every damage you cause. It isn't based on what kind of damage, it's just the fact that you're hitting it. The fact that you're causing it damage, it could be immune to that. It could be vulnerable. Whatever. You guys have found one where it was vulnerable. That poison damage was crazy to be vulnerable. 10d6 vulnerable poison damage is awesome. So that's what's happening every time. I think with this, what you can give me is I'm not going to give you that chart of like what numbers are what, but you can roll a d20 and I'll put it into the same kind of chart, and on a good part of the chart, it'll be a spell that you can counterspell.
Okay.
That's just a
13.
straight up d20 roll.
A 13 is in the neutral part, so I'm gonna call this roll a luck check. A 10 or above, it's going to be a spell. This is just all luck.
Oh shoot, wrong thing.
A 12. It is a spell.
Counterspell.
Counterspell. It is a 4th level spell, so you got to roll for it.
All right, what is the roll on it? Oh, the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
So DC 14.
14. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me.
Come on, baby.
Oh.
Is it 8 plus my spellcasting modifier?
It is plus your spellcasting modifier.
What's your
That's a
spell mod?
17. Gabagoo! Get the fuck out of here!
Points a finger gun and clicks, and the storm just dissipates above their head. And one of the head, while holding Lady Death by the throat, snaps and looks at Toxic. It's the end of Hadar's turn. We're up to Tim. I guess it looks at Tim.
Hadar.
Yep.
Through 100 voices, how dare you? You.
Okay.
Do you mean the hunger?
Yes.
Okay.
Anytime I say
like,
Hadar, I basically mean the hunger, unless I'm talking to you almost specifically.
Yeah. No, I'm like, am I fighting my own god? When this happen?
No, not yet.
Okay. Not. Well, hold on there.
I would like.
You use the verb fucking though, dude. I don't know, man. Not yet.
I would like to cast mental prison on him.
Okay.
I need an intelligence saving throw. DC 17.
He's got to roll. An 8 or higher. Here we go. Natural 16. Resists.
Well, oh, he has to roll an 8 or higher to resist it?
Yeah. He's got a fat intelligence.
Oh, man.
Duly noted.
So that'd be a 9. No, it's a 17 DC. You said he rolled a 16 with his check.
No.
My DC is 17.
He has to roll. Yeah, no. I'm saying he had to roll on the die to match your number, an 8 or higher, and he rolled a natural 16 on the die.
Oh, I thought you were saying 16 was his roll.
No. In the end, no, much higher than that.
Okay, that's fine. He still takes 5d10 psychic damage. He's just not stuck in a sphere that causes him severe discomfort.
Would it have been 10d10? Is that psychic?
No. So the way it works is on a failed save. Hold on a minute. On a successful save, he takes 5d10 psychic damage and the spell ends. On a failed save, he takes 5d10 psychic damage and the area immediately around his space is dangerous to him in some way.
Oh, damn.
Whenever the illusion takes, the target cannot see or hear anything beyond it and is restrained for the spell's duration. If the target moves out of the illusion or makes a melee attack through it or reaches his body through it, he takes an additional 10d10. So if he failed, he would literally be stuck
in a dome of psychic prison.
In a dome of psychic prison.
Instead, he just takes 5d10, which is still, I mean, that's a great spell because 5d10 is choice on a success.
Yes. 29 psychic damage.
29 psychic damage.
I need to roll a d20, don't I?
Yes.
Come on.
17.
Okay.
I'm guessing that was not a vulnerable one.
I am gonna do my best throughout a fun boss fight to not tell you, you know? I don't want to reveal anything as much as I need to. I reveal too much stuff when I shouldn't because I get excited. And some stuff I just don't want to. So I don't know. Anything else on your turn, Tim?
Yeah, I'm gonna use another spell, sorcery point, and we're gonna do Eldritch Blast again. That does not hit. I'm not even gonna waste my time on a
Nah.
two.
Shoots wide. Doesn't even have to multiply itself.
That's 18.
18 hits.
Okay, cool. So it's 18 somewhere. 18 is probably the low. Now we know the low, guys. And 15 plus 9, whatever that is.
24
that
hits.
Should hit. Okay, cool. So that's 2d10.
2d10.
Force damage. 10. And 6. And a d20.
And another d20.
11.
Okay.
I do damage. Did I not do damage?
What I will say, give me perception checks from everyone, just to like get an idea. Active perception checks, of course. Your passives are good, but this is many realities we're looking at.
23.
23 is juicy.
My perception is bad. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
That is a 6. I see shit.
You're focused on your congregation.
He's like,
Tim,
look at my
the
people.
lights are flashing in your face still from these spells going off. Korik, you're looking from the outside. You're the one that's been spotting this time and time again. He's taking damage. For sure he's taking damage. That's really, I mean, that's it. I don't, some of these hits have been harder than others. The only hit that has like virtually staggered him was that poison blast that Tim did. Other than that, you're sure he's taking damage, but it's not like he's showing it.
Am I noticing his form being more solidified and not changing as much, or
not so necessarily? It's more that it's more chaotic in how it's changing. Its form is less constituted into a specific shape. It's starting to like phase out. So it's kind of like I'm
watching HBO, on my old TV and trying to, see the TV, but it's still all black and white, and it's just kind of like going back and forth.
Yeah. At some points he has 4 arms, and other points he has 6, and then 2, and then it's just like you're seeing these realities on top of each other.
Damn, I was 2 away from not expending that spell slot with my brooch.
So close.
I needed an 18.
So close.
I'll be honest, I think that brooch has only worked once, and that's when you got it.
So
yeah, but
it's
the
just
concept.
So, it's just because like level 5 or higher is an 18 or a 20, but like any spell like below level 5 is only a 15. And it like, so level 4, 3, 2, or 1, as long as I roll a 15 or higher, I get the spell slot back.
It's just easier.
It's much easier to roll a 15 than it is to roll an 18 or a 20. Like it doesn't.
True.
And we need to use big spells now because this is a big.
After
enemy.
Tim, it's Yi.
I just want to clarify. To use wands, do we have to be like next to the machine? Or could I like make my way over to Buddha, then use a bond?
Oh no, I think you could do that. I think you could.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can maneuver and still cast to the bond engine. I don't see why not.
Okay.
Maybe you have to be within 60 feet of that black bar.
Is fair. Just
I'm within
quickly...
60 feet.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. I'm just quickly messaging you, Buddha, about something.
I just realized we haven't
Okey-dokey.
even used the umbrella yet, and we have the umbrella.
Well, that's what I'm trying to power it up for.
The bond engine?
Hello, have you not seen the umbrella, like, start spinning red? I've done something with it.
He's done something with it.
That umbrella is
I...
tied to his fucking god, dude. Like, Yi and I are scheming over here on some shit, so
Yeah, give us a quick sec.
I just wanted at least one turn to do something cool with an ability before I did what I was about to do my next turn.
Alrighty. So, I'm gonna first move over to... I have 25, correct? Yes. 25. So that'd get me, like, right there.
Can't do it till my turn, Yi, so that's close enough. I'll be able to close the distance. You can save your dash if you need to as a reaction.
Okay. Right there, I think, was 25. Let me just double check.
The thing was one more square to the right.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And there. And then within 60 feet, so I can. So, you know how I have a good relationship with Hardar, right?
Yeah.
Because of all the stuff I've done. And you know how you said Hardar's power was kind of leaking from the darkness or the hunger, I forget what. I'd like to use one of my bonds, see if I can absorb that power from him.
Yeah, 100%.
Take
5 or
take
below.
Hardar's...
Hadar.
It's a 1d8, you said? Yeah.
You know what? It's a 4 or below because you can't pronounce her name correctly. No, I'm just kidding. It's 5 or below.
Hey, question. He had 6 plus a special bond with his god. So he technically had 7 bonds.
I'll give you 6 or below on this one because this is...
So,
yeah, I agree. 6 or below still.
2.
Ew.
Okay.
Cheated! It sounds like when I pulled all those cards again. Damn, I'm sorry.
No. This one. No. This one I've been preparing for. Don't you
Oh,
even.
God.
Don't you even.
My
Everything's
9th level spell
been
to bring you
set
back
up.
if you just disintegrate right now, and you're
I
closer
have
to me, so thanks.
been when I
Oh.
as a out of the game moment, when I go to bed at night, I consider the biggest moments in my D&D games, and I'm like always like I go to sleep thinking about these moments because like I want them to be big, or just the next spot. Like, you know, anytime we're at a good puzzle, I'm like, what's this puzzle gonna look like? Go to bed, go to bed,
I'm
go to
thinking
bed.
about how to do good Falls characters, and he looks at you. How the fuck do you do this now?
You've been working on this for 100 years, on and off. You might have even done some weird culty shit like in that year before we left. Like you've been doing this a lot. You have your congregation. You are emboldened and infused with all of the energy they are giving you. The light of the hunger is above you. It is swirling in the umbrella. It is swirling in the bond engine behind you. You have interlaced the light. You now know that you have been fully successful in all of your attempts here. You have interwoven the light of Hadar with the light of hunger. Nope. With the light of creation. The bond engine is made of this. The umbrella is made of this. Your congregation is enforcing it. You hold your hand out. Who has the umbrella? Does Yi have the umbrella? Did someone else have the umbrella?
I think Tim.
I have the umbrella.
They didn't trust Yi with it for a second.
No, I have it.
You hold your hand out. The umbrella snaps from Tim's hip to your hand, and you hold it up. A beam of light comes down and just envelops you directly. Those of you around Yi, you see his congregation, you see them start glowing bright red and these like motes of light coming off of them and floating and swirling up into the storm and into the light beaming down onto Yi. There is an explosion of red light, and for a microsecond, Yi is gone and time pauses. Yi, you are floating in the swirling light of Hadar, surrounded by these black and rainbow motes trying to consume what light is there and failing because it's so bright in this moment. It's so bright and present in this moment. Feeding off of the light of Hadar. Nope, feeding off of what is now the light of Hadar, but the light of creation, of all magic, and of all power. It infuses down in this moment, and Yi, as a presence, has ascended to godhood.
Oh, God.
Yi, you are present on this field and can take the presence of your aspect of godhood, your physical manifestation, which is your body. But you do not have to. You can take this field in whichever way you so see fit. You can take it as, a giant judge overlooking the side. You can take it as a light in the sky along with Hadar. You can you can be the aspect and be Yi on the field with godly powers. How does Yi, after this light, this microsecond of disappearing, how does Yi take the field? You are, for all intents and purposes, a god alongside Hadar. There is a second light that sparks up in the sky, shining its light down.
So Zeus. He makes his throne out of clouds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Yi's gonna first make a giant throne for Hadar to come down and sit on if they can, and then he'll make a smaller throne next to him and kind of be a giant aspect of himself, sitting, watching a game of chess.
Yeah.
Slow, chilling, just intervening when he needs to.
As the light clears above your heads, larger than life, sit two thrones, one sitting absolutely, I mean, the only way we've described her is a smoke show of a god. Gorgeous, dangerously so, sits above your head. Soft features, in a long red and black dress that drapes down around her ankles, around this throne, and next to her, sitting in a lightly smaller throne by his own design, is Yi, who glows and shifts, and I think that his arm is much more like tentacly. It shifts between tentacles and like feathers, and you see this like motion of physicality on his like tentacled arm, one of them anyway. Yeah. You think like a god, man. That is your action. But
Becoming a god is a pretty good action.
Think like a god when we come back around to your turn.
Alrighty. Question: does that mean my main character is no longer on the field? Like my body's no longer there?
As long as you're floating up in that space without an avatar, absolutely. Your body is not on the field. I'm going to send you...
Well, I don't think I have to use my bonus action of jump to help you get more movement speed to do something now, Elite.
Truth.
Yeah,
I'm going to send you two things that you obtain in this action. You obtain 2... Nope. Sorry. 3 legendary resistances.
Hold on, let me write this shit down.
I'm sending it also in our message.
Alrighty.
3 legendary resistances. And 3 legendary actions. Do you know how legendary actions work?
I do not. That would be good for me to figure out.
I don't know either. Could you please explain, sir?
Legendary actions are actions held by creatures of legend. Legendary resistances, as you got first, you have 3 legendary resistances, which is anytime you fail a saving throw, you can choose to succeed it. Full stop. You have 3 of those. You have 3 legendary actions, which are at the end of any creature's turn, you can take an action.
Oh, okay. Hey, by the way, does the hunger just see my character disappear and then see the 2 thrones appear?
Mhm.
Like, what does the hunger do at that point? Like, what do they
At
react
that
like?
point, I'm gonna need you and Hadar to make. We're gonna call them intelligence saving throws. At the end
Intelligence
of your
saving. Okay.
turn, he is going to legendary action. You know this. You can
Okay.
see the way that it's playing out now. So I'll
Mhm.
give you more information about what he's doing because you
All right.
can see in
It-
this sense. So at the end of your turn, he's gonna cause you and Hadar to make intelligence saving throws.
Alrighty. So it's
Had-
still my turn.
Hadar succeeds with over a 30.
I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
4. Oh god, I'm gonna use a resistance there
Yep.
because I got a 4.
Okay.
So I have 2 legendary resistances.
Okay, great. You're going to take half damage as well as Hadar from succeeding on this.
Question: becoming god, does that mean my health has changed too?
Um. How much? How many? You have 17 hit die? I'm going to say in this moment, you gain 5 full hit die. So you have D8 hit die. You gain 40 health to both your max and your current. You're like ascending to being fully in the
8.
god is taking time, but just the
Yeah, that's fine.
natural aspect of it, you gain 40 health, we'll say.
Okay, so I'll just do that in temp for now, so I have track.
You each take after the split 10 psychic damage,
Alrighty,
which she just sort of waves off.
and I do too.
She smirks. That was the end of Yi's turn. It is now the allies' turn. Oh, yeah.
Hold on. I still have a bonus action.
Great.
Technically, you also have a legendary action because it says after any character's turn, so you could legendary action after your own action, I'm assuming.
You can, and the way legendary actions work is at the start of your turn, you get all 3 back.
Oh,
it's every round.
Damn.
And if you don't use them, they don't stack. So if you only use 1 on accident and it's your turn again, you have 3 more now.
Yeah, just start fucking using them.
So at the end of my turn, I'm going to use 1 legendary action. And I am going to personify Buddha's character as a demigod of poison.
I think the way that makes sense in my brain is that using Yi's action, you can go into that thorn mode without your own action on your own turn. You know what I mean?
Okay, awesome.
That like aspect of the thorn.
I could do that and then attack with it in 1 turn.
So it's at the end of Yi's turn, you have the allies, and then it is your turn again. But yes, yeah. So like on the end of Yi's turn, you can basically turn into that thorn aspect.
You're just gonna chill over there, me.
Do you do it?
Ready.
I do.
Yeah, for sure. What does this look like for Korik to?
Oh god, I haven't done this yet, but oh man, you talk about things you think about when you go to bed. I've been fucking thinking about this for 2 fucking years.
I know.
So, in the split second in which Yi disappears, we have already been communicating as he was making his way to me. We were gonna try to get him behind the hunger. So I was gonna try to cast jump on him so he could get behind him. And then on my turn, I was actually gonna try to summon his boss or his god.
Mm-hmm.
But so he disappears, and I just see him start to kind of go up. I just kind of smirk, and then all of a sudden, I just look down. All the hair on my arms just stands up. And what starts as almost like a goose pimple, just the thorns just start to sprout out of my arms. My shield that's on my back all of a sudden is absorbed into my back. My bow into itself. The quiver is gone. I grow. I have to get this right. How many fucking feet do I grow on this now? I also gain 3 times 17 temporary hit points. I think I grow 30 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm. You're
Yeah.
big now. You're a big creature.
Yeah.
I will say, since Buddha's becoming a demigod, could he go like 50 extra feet in the air instead? Since with the god's power technically in him.
I mean, I am granting him basically him to allow to be able to use this action, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Like you're giving him virtually an extra action to expend this and become much stronger than he
I also just got 15
is.
or 51 extra hit points. So yeah, you.
Yeah. Why don't you roll
no, I was just wondering.
Roll me like an Arcana or Religion checky.
Okay. Okay. Walking around is tough some days. Oh, that is a -1. That is. That is going to be actually a second. No,
no, this isn't a like a saving throw. This is just an ability check. You're tripping up over how much power you have. So you grant him this action in having to pull back, like blasting him with too much. You know what I mean? Just raw power.
Yeah. Okay.
So I also gain bark skin. And it's actually 85 temp hit points since I'm level 17 now. Or I get that at level 14. My AC is now 17. Yeah, I'm permanently under the effect of Earthwind. My equipment merges into me. Yeah. And you're right. Now in this form B, I can shoot bramble thorns like they're a fucking missile.
Yeah.
And then they do explosive damage as the seed pod, and then they pop open for the bramble thorn. So, yeah. So I'm just fucking Magilla Gorilla over here.
Where are you at? We make you bigger.
Right I moved myself off to his side.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, you're like immense on the battlefield. Immense.
Yeah.
Buddha spirals up, black thorns overtaking Korik spirals up, black thorns overtaking, just creating this massive like upper half of a body of a thorned creature, and you can move along just as that, right?
Yeah. And poison, since now anytime I get attacked by a melee attack, I do poison damage to whoever hits me. So at the tip of these thorns, it's just almost like oozing little driplets of poison already.
And they're all like bright white tipped, so he looks like a starry night sky if you just are looking at him. That was
Meanwhile, Tim is still a dwarf.
Double end of Yee's turn. Yeah, right.
Now it is Jeff's turn.
Now it's Jeff's turn.
Can Jeff do anything else cool to me? You know, Jeff's just like, Bethel, where'd you go?
Tim wants to be a dog.
You'll get there eventually. You have to pay tribute first. Buddha's been paying me off. Yeah, no, Jeff
It was a
can't do
ploy for the
anything.
last 200 years of him, me being all mad to him, wanting to kill him. I secretly, when he stole my money bag, I just tossed it to him. So
Ye caught on to that. He's pretty quick. He noticed. You can't get behind somebody who goes for money that easily. So that is, I said, 30 feet of movement.
I pulled all the strings so you would actually be underneath me when I was at my job when we first started this. Like, I fudged the paperwork so you didn't go to someone else.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the wild thing is someone fudged the paperwork. Lucretia did, in fact, fudge the paperwork to make sure that he would go under you.
You'll go here to protect. You'll go there and you will protect Tim. And then time for a second legendary action.
The end of Jeff's turn.
Oh yeah, Tim. I don't know. You might have stepped away. He gets the 3 legendary actions. Each of. Okay, I didn't know if you were back for that yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, second legendary action.
I've played a demigod before in campaigns. So I'm somewhat familiar with the mechanic.
Cool.
Our Reaper friend over there is going to get all their life back.
I
don't like how they were hurting.
I don't like how they were hurting. Give me an Arcana religion check with advantage.
First one is a 3. Second one is a 5.
You
Dice are
curl your fingers out and try to envelop Lady Death in the light of Hadar. But you see Hunger like grip down and a swash of black light pours out and kind of overtakes that. Seems that they're able to fight back a little bit against that light.
Alrighty. That would be the end of turn of Yi and his magical guys, unless his all his followers are still around chanting.
The followers are still in supplication, like dropping, giving praise to what they always knew would occur. At the end of Jeff's actions, Hunger is going to just assault Lady Death. Boom, 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 boom. You see just punches raining in on her. Meanwhile, it's dead eye contact with Yi, just like punching her over and over again. Only one hit though, because it was not focused on what it was doing. Just focused on Yi. For some damage. All right. She's not looking great. She smirks and she is going to 1 second. Lady Death meets the Hunger's eyes, and she speaks in 3 voices at once. None of you are quite able to process what she's saying, and you probably wouldn't even want to if you could. And the aspect of Hunger holding her goes stark still. He's still holding her by the throat, but it seems like the struggle has kind of stopped. He's just straining against his own body to try to move at all. She has stopped him somehow. Davenport is going to launch off a volley of arrows. Okay, he hits all 4 arrows.
Damn.
Anyone give me a active perception check?
Got you.
I'll actually let him do it. He's got the best perception.
Yeah.
12. I rolled a nat 1.
Maybe
Nat
I
one
should
to
do
cometh.
it.
I was about to say I'm about to try anyway.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
Ooh, okay.
That is the lowest perception I've rolled this entire campaign, by the way.
It has been,
This is
yeah.
the one time you see from on your time on high. The hunger did not shift forms to try to like dodge, right? It was stark still as it took all 4 shots.
Wow.
In fact, I'll give it disadvantage on its check, but it succeeded.
Good. I really hope it starts like damaging them and trying to
go. It's not looking great. It's not able to like hold its form in one place. It's shocking to the side and shocking out. That is the end of the ally's turn.
Legendary action.
2.
That is my 3rd legendary action to my next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this field win, you said it is the hunger, right?
Yes.
Okay. So would I be able, let's say Yi stands up from his throne, throws his tentacle down on the ground and infects the area, would that be possible? Like slowly transform the field to more of a home advantage for his team. Like more forest like for Buddha, more spell like for Tim and where he is like tentacle wise for his followers.
Yeah, give me a spell attack roll, whatever your spellcasting modifier is, plus proficiency, plus your roll.
So let me check that out.
I'm gonna say a DC 20.
Okay, so that is so.
I got a doozy of a turn plan next turn, guys.
I'm stoked, Tim.
If it works, if it works, it's gonna be really nice.
I've never been this formed, so I'm fucking stoked as a motherfucker right now because I was like, man, I don't want to have to go 2 turns to do something.
Yeah.
25.
Oh, let's go!
You shoot your tentacle down and it hits the center of the arena and it detaches and you see a tentacle left there, and over the next few seconds that starts spreading out and you see more tentacles growing up and like slapping down on the hunger's light and leaving another tentacle to come up. Slowly from the center of the arena, your realm begins to grow. I'm going to do a black ringed circle to state its movement. Allies in it are uninjured. We'll say it starts off as a small circle.
Wait, what? Yeah. Like I get all my health back?
No, like being inside of it. I don't mean enter it. Yeah, it won't hurt you. It will not affect you, but will affect others.
I made this more advantage to us than to the hunger.
Yeah, it's in the center, like right underneath Buddha, and it doesn't do anything to you. The tentacles ignore you; they don't wrap around you, but it is beginning there. We're back at your turn, Korik, top of the order, center of the field. Oh, I'm so sorry. At the end of that legendary action, he's going to use a legendary action. Lady Death is going to make a Constitution saving throw and fails. He puts his other hand right on her and rips her in half.
Do I lucky egg it?
Yeah, lucky egg it.
Lucky egg. Reroll.
She needs to roll above a 12, 13 or higher to succeed. She rolled an 8.
Oh well.
Grabs her and rips her in half. That's what it looks like. He's hand on throat, grabs her by the face, and just tears her in half. At first, you guys are literal. My girlfriend!
Oh, dude, Tim's getting pissed now.
Rips her, what looks like in half, like down, and then tosses her body to the side.
I'm just envisioning like Scorpion just ripping the spine out and just throwing it.
A form that looks just like her but is shadowy, and he tosses it up, and the form like ragdolls and then stops and floats up and stands in its presence, and you see a shadowed Lady Death. The Lady Death that he tosses to the side, the actual one, hits the ground in a heap and does not move. And now we're at the top of the order with Korik.
All right. I take... What is my... No, there's no mention of any of this. What does my movement do when I'm like this? Am I still stuck at 35 feet?
I do think you are stuck at 35 feet because the idea is like big and bulky, not fast.
Okay, got it. Question.
Yes.
Am I a willing creature to touch myself as jump?
Yeah, you can make yourself jump.
Why would you not be a willing creature? Are you unwilling to?
I guess jump on myself. No.
I just didn't know if that.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna.
Okay, it says a willing creature. I just didn't know, and because it doesn't say or yourself, that's just a general D&D question.
You're a willing creature.
Yeah, am I though?
I was gonna say, Buddha, could you cast Revivify?
That's a concentration, my dude.
Revivify is not a No way.
Hold on. I don't have. What is it? I have True Resurrection, not Revivify.
Ah.
I knew you had Resurrection. I wasn't sure.
It is touch.
I'm pretty sure. Revivify is not a concentration though.
It's not a concentration either.
Yeah, neither is True. Yeah, True Resurrection is not a concentration.
But it's instantaneous, but it does take an hour.
But could you bring Tim's girlfriend back to give us another more help?
Casting time of an hour currently.
Yeah. So right now, no.
Okay.
But there is a chance for her to come back.
Give me an Arcana check. I'll say with advantage because you're so high level. Coric.
5.
With advantage, you roll again.
4.
Oh.
It's a 9th level spell. I've never cast a 9th level spell. I don't know what's going
on. You absolutely maybe could.
I read about it a lot. You know,
with an hour of casting, you might absolutely could be able to do this.
Yes. So, in my form,
I just want to know, how often does the circle increase?
It will increase at the start of your turns, like your actual turns, when you get your legendary actions back.
So is this like bonus to me? Like, is that like now it's a forest, or it's just it hurts him?
I'm gonna say that while in it, you get a +2 to all rolls.
Thank you.
Including damage rolls.
Thank you, Mr.
That feels like a good Yi domain.
Yeah. It is
30.
Just a flat +2 to everything.
Oh,
I don't like this guy.
Fun. So, I cast my pimped out boosted Thorn Whip. So, as this is going on, my hand just reaches back, and you just watch this massive, 30 fucking foot, like 8-inch in diameter, spiked poisonous vine just come out and just go.
And Elite, I do have an out on this, just so you're aware. I am considering.
All right, so spell attack roll. Does 29 hit?
Yeah.
Let's see. So 29 minus 11 is how much?
18.
18.
Hold on. Question. When I made this form, I no longer had my extra fun stuff in my backpack, right? That stuff just went away temporarily?
Yeah. Like, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
My item that makes me crit on lower than 20.
Crit on lower than 20? What are you talking about?
If he gets a 19 or 20.
I was trying to see if it was 18, 19, 20, or just 19 and 20.
I think it was 19, 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your new weapon that you made?
It's not a weapon. It's
your like spellcasting focus, yeah. Makes you crit on, or yeah, that you made with your
19 or 20. My pendant of critical healing.
Yeah.
So.
That's a healing specifically too.
Oh, you just said I crit on 19 or 20 rolls is how it was told to me.
Wait, that can't be an amulet of critical healing. That just doesn't make any sense. I just think
it's a pendant of critical healing. It says all healing spells add additional 2d4 healing. Also, I now crit on 19 and 20 rolls. Is exactly what you told me.
Yeah. I guess that's like spell attack rolls. I guess that's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, this was like the supered up thing we got from the ship.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Anyways, that's an 18, so it's not a crit.
don't forget you get a +2 to every roll when you're in the.
True.
I mean, so that'd be a 31.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, 31.
Yeah, I still hit.
Yeah,
So,
but won't that jump up to 20?
No, it doesn't jump the natural
It
roll
doesn't hit a nat
up.
20.
It's just an addition to the roll.
Okay, so I roll
do like that thought, though.
4d6 for my basic damage. To go back to this to see the extra stuff. Depending on this, if he is immune to poison, he is now resistant. If he is
If he's resistant, he's now vulnerable.
Yes. So, in addition to this, I'm going to need a con save roll to see about the poisoning.
27 on a con save.
Okay, well, he's not going to be poisoned then.
But he takes the damage nonetheless.
Yes.
Roll a d20 with that, and this will really be different than a normal d20 because you're changing his vulnerables.
All right, so I did 13 for damage.
13 for damage.
And now just a d20. So slow. 13.
13. You shoot your arm out. It smashes into the side of this aspect of hunger and kind of wraps around him, holding him up a little bit about 30 feet away from you. He's fighting against the bounds of it. Dealt damage. Anything else on that?
No, I was really hoping that he would take poison damage and get a level of exhaustion because it would automatically be 2.
Yeah.
So no, that is it.
It's worth it. He's just got a low kind of roll, or roll kind of low on con saves.
Yeah. Yeah, that let me check my bonus actions. Don't think I can do anything now because I'm a fucking. Yeah, I can't cast anything else, so yeah.
At the end of
I'm gonna move really quick. Sorry. I'm going to move just a little bit. I'm gonna go right there, like 10 feet closer to Tim.
Go. He is going to move. Shoop.
Does our circle grow at all?
It's going to grow at the start of Yee's turn.
Okay.
Since I'm the one who summoned it, would make
sense. Right. He actually is just going to angle at this large creature in front of him. And I'm going to make a luck check. He rolled low. I need you to make a... He's hitting you with fire. Dexterity saving throw.
You said he's hitting me with fire?
He is.
I'm resistant to fire?
No doubt.
So you said a dex save?
Yep.
21, that's a nat 20 on it.
Ooh, okay. Only half damage, no other effects.
Even with my resistance and a nat 20, would that be no damage then?
No,
no. With your resistance, it's just half. Oh, I guess it's a quarter damage. It's half of half.
Okay.
Because you're already resistance and you take half damage. Let's see.
All right.
And Lady Death is already dead.
So you take 3 points of fire damage. And he cocks one of his 10 heads, to the side, and they all then cock to the side. And then one of the heads snaps up at Yee, and another arm points up as most of the heads are still looking confused at Korik. And I need Lady Death and Yee to make... Let's see, he tried intelligence. Constitution saving throws.
Saves, okay.
Lady Death gets a nat 20. No resistance needed.
Yeah, because she's just her spectral form now, right?
She is present on the field. She is making these saves.
Yeah.
That is a 9.
That is a 9. Do you want to burn a legendary resistance, or do you want to take it?
Do I have right now? Oh, I'll take it. Let's hit it. Wait, I just want to confirm. I don't get my legendary resistances back
No,
each
those are
turn?
on a long rest. Just so
Okay,
you
I
know.
want to confirm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
legendary
Okay, then,
actions are every turn. Legendary resistances are on a long rest.
okay, yeah, no, then I'll take the damage.
Players are not supposed to have legendary actions. I've been thinking about that for a really long time. But you're a god, and it doesn't make sense for you to not have god things. So,
That's fair.
you take 13 acid damage, and Lady Death takes 0.
He kind of just brushes off his shoulder like that burned a little, but nothing bad.
And then Hunger looks around at everyone on the field and
Tim's turn.
pops into a cloud of smoke. And the smoke sizzles away. And it is, in fact, after Hadar, Tim's turn.
Is he gone?
He is not standing where he was. Actually, so sorry. At the end of his turn is the Shadow of Lady Death. Shadow of Lady Death is going to swoop down and just try to fucking full swipe across Korik with her scythe. First, it's an attack roll of 16 to hit. Korik, what's your AC?
Buddha.
It is 17. I forgot I
Ooh.
muted my mic.
She swipes up in a huge arc across your body, but it literally just breaks some of the vines and things surrounding you. It doesn't even break through. Now it is Tim's turn at the end of Lady Death's turn.
Wait,
that was
Lady
going
Death
to be
attacked
bad.
me?
The Shadow of Lady Death did, yeah.
Okay, fuck.
He like ripped her in half and pulled a shadow out of her body, threw her to the ground, and the shadow is now helping him. And he snapped and disappeared into a smoke.
Okay.
We don't quite know unless anyone wants to give me active investigation or perception checks.
That would be a
Do
Buddha.
we have to do that on our turn, or can we?
No,
do
anyone
now?
can give it as
18.
he disappeared, but it is Tim's turn.
18 perception. As she's swiping at me, I'm trying to realize what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
5 in perception. I'm too busy looking at my subjects.
Nothing on an 18, huh? Crazy.
God.
Buddha, you see that as the smoke drifted up, you see that you saw the shadow drop into the floor and is a part of the dome around you. It's not like he's hiding. It's like he's joined his body, if that makes more sense. You know what I mean? Like he's not hiding in the darkness. He's just retaken a part of the environment.
How far up? Question: can we attack the dome?
Yeah, it's all around you. Anywhere you can reach that pink
he's
wall is part of the dome.
Part of the dome too. So.
Okay. All right. So that might not change what I do. How high is the dome?
Above your head, about 50 feet to any side of you. You can measure, and I think we can get that.
All right. That doesn't change what I do. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I am just going to cast Synaptic Static on the dome, I guess, because he's in the dome.
Yeah, it's just the whole kind of dome.
This is the whole kind of dome. So I know it's a high saving throw, but I need an intelligence save.
Intelligence is really good for him.
I know.
I'm just sharing as I go to roll. 8 plus a number equals higher than
17.
Higher than 17.
Okay, that's fine. He's still going to take half damage. He's going to take half of 8d6 psychic damage. He just doesn't have a d6 subtracted from his from his all of his rolls, all of them. Attack rolls, ability checks for 1 minute.
Pretty nasty. I've seen it, yeah.
So
I've seen you use it actually. Hold on.
So 8d6. And then I just had to check the mechanics on Quicken Spell. So that is half of 26, which is fine. Then I'm gonna use some of my sorcery points, which turns any spell that has a casting time of 1 action into bonus action. And I am going to cast Abu Dalzim's Horrid Wilting on the dome. I need a Constitution saving throw from him.
I'm gonna allow it. I do think there's something about casting 2 level 1 spells or above. I think it's a part of your action economy that you can't cast 2 of those, because one of them, I think, in that case, should be a cantrip. But in this case, we are like end game level characters. You're still burning resources to do this, so I'm chill with it.
Okay.
But just for like knowledge, I do think I've heard about that. Like I've been watching a bunch of D&D podcasts, and they were talking about that specific action economy in a wizard. I'm rolling a saving throw.
Yep.
Natural 19.
That's fine. He's still gonna take half of 12d8 necrotic damage.
A shitload of damage. Actually, sorry. Before you roll that, roll me 1d20 for the first damage.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that. So let's do that.
Okay. And
7.
then roll damage for the second bit.
So then that's 12d8. 12. What did I say? 12d8.
12d8. Yep.
12, 8. Got it.
Damn. A lot of dice.
66.
Okay, roll me another
Only
d20. This is for damage. This set of damage. Only one.
That's for taking my woman.
Wrong thing.
Executing order 66. Damn.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
gonna go back to the simple one. It's like now the advanced one is like locked on every controller. 14.
Okay.
Damn.
Tim launches off a volley of spells. Tim, you feel yourself quickening as you're casting and doing the somatic components to do this. You feel emboldened by the presence of these 2 gods in this moment. It's probably what allows you to like move and the magic fast enough to be able to do this twice in 6 seconds, right? Your first spell fires off at the dome and strikes a whole chord up the side of it. Your second one shoots directly up at the center of it and hits it hard. And you guys see a crack appear in the top. And then it shatters down around the dome. And this black and roiling rainbow energy is now cracked with pure like white light of the stars peering through. And the cracks hit the ground, and you see them start to form and a piece start to fall of this, like we're breaking reality in terms of how the environment is starting to fall apart around you. And in its mid, in like a piece of air falling to the ground and another one jamming out from the side and totally changing. This isn't just like a straightforward dome anymore. It's unrealistic in its layout and how it is kind of forming down into place. A hand shoots down black of smoke and catches the like pieces, and it drags it back up and puts it back into place. You see the fingers like pull it back up and just hold it there, and they stay there. The pieces of this dome now cracked and static in place in the midst of almost falling. And that hand reappears on the other side and grabs and pulls itself down. And now this massive form of roiling black smoke and of these rainbow ribbons pulls itself down from the ceiling and looks down at all of you. I think that the logic of this area has superseded being like a 50-foot dome, right? Like you guys are now in an environment that is, you are either inside the hunger or you kill the hunger kind of thing. You know what I mean? You're not within 50 feet of the hunger. It's just you're inside of this space that as it pulls itself from the top, like it's twice the size of New Korik, right? It is floating down, looking above or looking down at all of you. These orbs of light spawn around it, kind of push themselves out of its body. A red, a yellow, a blue, and a green kind of spiral, and it shouts in a billion voices down at you all at once. You feel its rage culminating past the point of communication. Whereas the John that you were fighting a second ago may have been able to communicate, this is the rage of billions of people consumed and focused into one form. The hunger itself no longer an aspect above you. The way that reality shifts around you, you can feel its presence. And that is probably where we'll call it for tonight, because we're already past a little bit and we're moving into phase 2 of the fight.
Awesome.
That was fucking epic.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
You became a god.
I've been waiting to tell you became a god for so long, dude. I've been thinking about that for so long.
Honestly, I am shocked making my own colony of people worked so much better than I expected it to.
You did all the things, and then you brought them all out. I didn't even have to be like, in the final battle, I was thinking to myself, like, how could I remind him of these little things that he can do? But I didn't have to do that at all. You straight up.
No, I knew from the beginning what I wanted to do. As soon as I got told how to use these, I was like, this is what I'm doing first.
And this is why it doesn't fully make sense that we move into just like you three adventuring again after this. But I think anything can go. If you're a god, you can throw an aspect down and just adventure with your buddies. You don't need to be killable. Who cares? You don't.
They'll just wither away and I'll just head back home.
Yeah. I guess this aspect's done.
Every time in battle it gets killed.
Or fun fact, he plays a new character, and since he did this to me, Yi is my deity.
It's pretty good.
And if I go to pray to him, then I pray to Yi.
That's pretty good.
And then Elite could then play his character, like if we found like a new adventurer or whatever. And then
Jeff?
he plays Jeff. We're gonna power level the fuck out of Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
Oh yeah, no.
You guys will be level 17 and Jeff is level 6.
Yeah.
But Jeff can slay gods with him by himself.
He's got one really cool sword, but he's not a higher level. You can outfit him with whatever he wants, but Jeff is still Jeff.
So the umbrella's gone because it's summoned into Yi's hands.
Yeah, it is part of Yi
used the umbrella and became a god.
Light of creation
Yi essentially
is within.
Is the light of creation.
Hadar is...
You took the shiny thing and you stole it, motherfucker.
Hadar is her own power, right?
Valuable thing.
Yi is now virtually a god of the light of creation.
Fun fact, what if I use the magical black mechanical thing? Can I is that considered an action if I'm in the bond generator?
Oh yeah.
Can I still use the bond generator in my form now?
Sure.
I'm just gonna fuck everything. I summoned Yi from the first day I met him.
I haven't even tried to use the bond generator yet.
Yeah, I figured yours would be a little tougher.
That would just bring present me and old me together.
I don't know. I could roll shitty. Like I've rolled shitty before.
Yeah.
You know,
100%. It's just so it's so much less likely.
At the point you need it.
Yeah. I was really hoping he was going to fail both of the saving throws. That would have been so much damage.
I know.
I was hoping you put him in a mental prison.
I know, that would have been good.
Some of those things were close. I will say, based on your fight, the Hunger has 2 legendary resistances left.
I do have 192 hit points right now, which is kind of fun.
That's a lot of HP.
Yeah.
Yeah. If 82 go down, though, then I lose my form. But I can still do it again because this didn't expend my... Oh, yeah. Hey, since he used a legendary action, it says I can only do this wild shape once per long rest. Do I get another one? Can I go back into this form? Since he used his legendary?
Yi, give me a religion check.
Will do. Hold on, I'm walking with my cane.
Oh.
I get up to stretch my legs every once in a while with
For
a
sure.
cane so I don't get sore.
No doubt.
You wanted me give you a religion check.
Yep.
Oh shoot, I clicked in, didn't decide to type. How's a 16?
A 16 is really good because it means that Korik didn't expend his
My wild
use.
shape.
Yeah, so if you go down, you can do it again.
Also at level 17, I think I can almost pick any fucking actual wild shape animal I can turn into.
True. There might be some limits, but I don't know what they are on a
there's
high level
couple
druid.
because
I
I didn't
to say
do Circle of the is it the moon?
Mhm.
Like they
Yeah,
have
moon.
special characters.
Yeah,
over
they
them
can
that
go
can
even
change into.
higher with that CR. I don't know what the CR is at your
Yeah.
level, but there might be something that gives you a
Half.
stat block that you're like, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
But congrats.
I was looking
Great
it
to
up
be
the one
booed
day
up.
and I'm like, well, any of these aren't as powerful as my blight would. So
Question: how long were you planning on making me a god? Like,
Since
I
you
want to know,
prayed to
like,
those
how
dudes
long.
that first time when you snuck away from your group, you had done a few things with the light of creation before you did that, and I had absolutely no idea what it was going to mean. And then when you snuck away and started the cult on that one planet for the year, I like really set in. I was like, okay, so he's got a congregation. He's been giving pieces of this thing to his god. He's like in her favor, etc., etc. Yeah. I
So-
since you made that cult.
So this would have been really funny if the Bramblethorns would have gotten if he would have failed all 6 of those throws, he would have died from exhaustion, and Yi never would have ascended to we never would have seen his ascension.
In that moment, I had already thought
probably
that if that went so bad he failed all 6 rolls, we would have just moved on to phase 2.
My fear was that
Or it would have
I'd
been
roll
like because he is a god, it would take 2 exhaustions to equal 1 or something like that. So
It could have been he no matter what could have burned enough legendary resistances to not have died outright, but still it being 4 levels of exhausted even if he burned his last 2 would have been nasty.
Yeah.
That would have, yeah.
Cuz it sucks that my only 2 attacks right now 3 attacks. Spike growth, thorn whip, and a melee punch. Spike growth does the most damage for me, but only pretty much if a character is on the ground.
Right.
So I know when we return, we'll be picking back up with me. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I cannot play next Tuesday. I have a Blackhawks game.
Okay.
So
no, that is fair.
My next availability is the
24th.
Yeah.
We'll plan for that day.
I should be able to. I just will be on my phone because my computer will be down in Florida still for moving stuff.
Should be fine.
I should be able to do the 24th. I would be unavailable on the 31st.
Okay.
Let's just aim for the 24th for
Plan
now.
on the 24th to wrap our campaign.
Yeah, and then it gives them time to do some Pokemon stuff.
I found my classes the other day.
The very best.
I think I have 2 of them. They're all ranger based, but we'll see. I don't even really know what it's going to look like when we do it.
I just want to say, just so you know in the future, and we clear it up now, that if Buddha and I mention a time without a time zone, it's most likely going to be EST.
Yeah. I just slipped up on that this week.
You don't normally do DDAD on a Tuesday though, so that was probably like a
super rare. Yeah, that's super rare. And if I do, usually I cancel everything else, but it worked out time-wise that mistakenly time-wise.
It's still good. I think now we're entering phase 2, so I was kind of happy that this one broke up into 2.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah, this would have been quite a bit longer if we tried to jam it all in. All right. We'll reconvene on the 24th. We'll see. Thank you very much. Good fights, boys. We will come back and continue final boss fight.
Marking me down to 5 props.
I'm gonna go raid out, guys. I'm gonna hop out of
Bye.
Discord.
And as for everyone else here joining us, watching along, I appreciate you all coming to join. We'll be back again later, not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday post to continue and wrap up our sessions in this campaign.